Okay, hey y'all, so I decided that I would just go ahead and record the breastfeeding video too. So, basically, I've been breastfeeding for 9 months tomorrow. My son will be 9 months tomorrow. And I've enjoyed my journey, but it has definitely been very demanding, very discouraging at times. However, I'm glad that I made the decision that I made to breastfeed. Thus far, I haven't had to supplement with formula or anything of that nature. He does get baby food. He does get table food from time to time. And everything's going great. I haven't had any supply issues. I have taken things to sort of increase my supply, but only because I wanted to pump a little extra when he spent time with his dad and with his grandma. But let's see, I'll talk about the pros first. I definitely decided to breastfeed because of the health benefits. And as you can hear now, I'm kind of sick, but so far he hasn't had an ear infection. He's had, colds, and that's about it, really. Just a cold. But I've been sick probably like 2 or 3 times since I've been breastfeeding, and I actually called a lactation consultant the first time I got sick because I was wondering if I should still nurse him because I didn't want him to get sick, and he did end up getting sick. But she told me that it was best to keep nursing him because he would get more of the antibodies that my body was creating and to fight off my cold. So I did continue to breastfeed him. He did get sick, but it didn't last a very long time. Let's see what else. I enjoy the bonding. Like I say, he's 9 months old, so now that he's older and he's crawling and playing and rolling around, he doesn't like to be held as much. So that is the time that I get to hold him, and I really enjoy the bonding experience that we have every time he nurses. I keep looking away because I have my flash on. I'm using my phone. I don't have a camera, and the flash is very bright. Let's see some other things. I definitely enjoy not having to purchase formula because it is very expensive. I already have to get diapers, toys, clothes, food, juice, water. So, just not having to purchase formula is just, a big, big saving. What else do I enjoy? It's convenient. It's very convenient. I don't have to pack bottles. And if we're in the car, if we're going out of town on a road trip, or just out at the mall, I prefer to nurse in private. I don't prefer to walk around the mall nursing. I will nurse in the food court, with a light blanket over us, or in the nursing rooms, which are just, kind of like a side room in the bathroom. But I will do that. But as far as, going out to the car and stuff like that, I mean, if I really just like don't feel like being bothered with people staring and stuff like that, I will. But I really don't care. I feel like if people can eat in the food court or people can eat wherever they want to eat, my child can too. Let's see. I'm sure there's other things. I guess I just made a list, but it's on my phone and I'm recording on my phone, so that was kind of pointless of me to do that. Now the cons. Like I said it before, it is very, very, very demanding, especially in the beginning, because you have to get used, first of all, to just having a baby in your house, period. Then you have to realize that every time that baby's hungry, you are the one that is feeding the baby. Unless you pump, but I'll admit I'm lazy and I rather just nurse him than to pump. I do pump if I know he's not going to be with me, but as far as pumping just because, nah, it takes too much effort. But it's very demanding. It's, how can I say this? I do have support, but it's not as much support as I would have had, I believe, if I was formula feeding him. Only because some people think it's old fashioned. Some people think should be a little bit more discreet. Some people think I shouldn't breastfeed as long as I have. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I really don't say too much. I will listen, but at the end of the day, I make the decision based on what I feel is right for my child and what works for us. Okay, nursing in public, you kind of get awkward stares. I really haven't had anyone directly say anything, anyone that I didn't know say anything negative, but I don't know, I kind of get mixed reviews, I guess, when you kind of look at people's expressions. Some people are like, I can't believe she's feeding him in the middle of this restaurant with all these people in here. And then some people, like some women especially, they kind of smile like, I guess I kind of like they're proud, I guess. I mean, I don't know really how to explain it, but you can kind of tell like they approve of it. What else? What else? What else? What else? I already talked about the health benefits. Because there have been times where I wanted to give up and I just wanted to, just go buy some formula, because I feel that sometimes it takes so much out of me. First of all, and I'm not sure if this is true for some formula fed babies, but he's 9 months and he still wakes up every 2, 3, 4 hours sometime at night. And it's just like, oh my God, it's almost been a year and I'm still waking up like I have a newborn. It's crazy. But, that kind of makes me want to give up, because I have friends that have babies. Some of them formula fed, some of them are breastfed, but their children are sleeping through the night. So I'm like, okay, why is my son not sleeping through the night? I just don't understand. But times like that, and then he's 9 months and he has 8 teeth already. So at first they really weren't that big of a deal. I have been bitten. It is very, very painful, and I always say, the first time you bite me, I am done. That is it. I'm still breastfeeding. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts, y'all. But it's kind of just one of those things. You just kind of get over it. You don't expect to fall and hurt your knee, but you get up and you keep going. So it's kind of like one of those things, for me at least. Some people I've heard, they've got bitten and it's just like, yeah, we on our way to the store, we want to get this child some formula. So and then another thing is, I just kind of get tired of just being sucked on. It's just like, oh my God. Because like being pregnant, I was pregnant for 10 months and a week. Yeah, I was like 41 weeks in a few days. But anyway, I was pregnant for so long, so I was already sharing my body for so long. And when you breastfeed, even though it's not a person inside of you, you are still sharing your body, because you still have to, pull your shirt down. You still have to let them latch on, and they feed for as long as they want to. So, kind of like I'm still sharing my body, and breastfeeding is a very, very selfless act. So, if you're not able to just sit down and pump milk if you do go back to work, because I don't work right now. I do stay at home with my son, and he doesn't go to daycare. He's never been to daycare, so I really don't have to worry about, like I said, pumping that much. The only time I do pump is when he's going to be away from me. But yeah, it's just been a lot of times, and then I don't have anyone in my immediate family that has breastfed, so it's kind of, they support me, but they, I don't know, I just kind of get a lot of questions sometimes as far as like when I'm going to stop, and, he's had enough, he should be eating more food, and like I said before, he does get food, but, I just kind of listen to him if I'm eating, and most times he does, signal that he wants some of my food, and if it's something that he can eat, like if it's nothing too spicy, or if it's not like seafood, or just stuff babies shouldn't be eating, I will give him some. I will mash it up, or I will chew it up and give it to him. But as far as like having a set schedule of when he eats table food, when he eats baby food, we don't have that because he's satisfied with nursing. Like after he nurses, he's full. So I really don't have to worry about giving him food with his milk because he's been doing fine. He's been growing fine. But yeah, he's a big boy. He's growing fine. He's reaching milestones like he should. So I'm not really worried about, um, you know, he's supposed to be eating food because, you know, honestly, all a child need really is breast milk until they're one anyway. So, introducing food before then is just kind of, you know, you don't have to do it. You can if you want, but, he's fine without it. So, I've noticed is, a lot of women, they give up easily, especially in the beginning because of the pain. And, I just want to tell the people that, the expectant mothers or mothers, that are currently going through it, it does hurt. It's very painful in the beginning, but it does get a lot better to the point where you can hardly feel it. Well, I won't say you can hardly feel it, but I guess you just kind of get immune to it. But what I did in the beginning, as far as the pain, I had they're cooling gel pads, I think they're called, but I got them. My mom got them from Walmart, and they're reusable. And I just put them in the refrigerator, and in between feedings, I just put them in my bra. It's kind of just help soothe the nipple a little bit. I did experience cracking, and I used what is that stuff called? I know it's in a purple tube. The one I had was in a purple tube, but Medela makes it, and other companies make it too, but it's some kind of balm that you put on your nipples. That helped a lot with cracking. And I also used I used shea butter, and that just kept keep them moisturized. And eventually, it took about 2.5 weeks for the pain to completely go away, but it does get better, ladies. I promise. Okay, I have a few more things I want to talk about. Okay, as far as birth control goes, I'm currently on the Mirena, and it's an IUD, and I've been seeing a lot of commercials about it, but I think they're referring to the copper Mirena, and I don't have the copper one. But I got the Mirena because it was safe to use while breastfeeding. So I got that one. And when I got it, I had a cycle for almost a month straight. But after that was over with, my cycle has completely stopped. So I don't have monthly cycles. And I'm not sure if it's because of the Mirena or if it's because of my with me breastfeeding. Because a lot of women, they don't have a cycle while breastfeeding. So I'm really not sure what the cause of that is, but that's been my experience. When I first got the Mirena, didn't really like it because I know like certain ways I sat down, it seemed like it was kind of poking me. I don't know if it was all in my head or maybe I don't know what it was, but it was kind of uncomfortable, but it wasn't constant. So I figured maybe it wasn't poking me, maybe it was just kind of in my head, but it was kind of uncomfortable in the beginning, but I guess like once it kind of adjusted to my body and stuff, I have no problems with it. I think you can keep it for either 3 or 5 years. I have to check my card, but I don't plan on keeping it that long, only because I don't know, I don't believe in something, that invasive staying that long. I just don't trust it. So I probably won't keep it that long. Maybe a year or two, and kind of give my body a break, and then get something else. Okay. As far as ways to increase your supply, things I've tried is the mother's milk tea. I hate the way it tastes. To me, it tastes like it's like boiled grass would taste. I've never had boiled grass, but it's not good. I add honey to it. That helps a little bit, but it's tolerable in my opinion. Some people say it's just they cannot drink it. It is tolerable in my opinion, but it's not something I would just go in my kitchen and grab to drink just because it's not good. But that helps. You do have to take it a few times a day. For me, I had to take it a few times a day to notice a difference. But I've never really had supply issues. What else? I've tried brewer's yeast also, and my body reacted to that the fastest. I got the capsules from GNC. It's a nice size bottle. I can't remember how much it was, but I can tell you that it wasn't that expensive, because if it was, I wouldn't have bought it. Because like I said, I don't have supply issues. I was just trying different things because I wanted to increase my stash. What else have I tried? I think that's about it. I do eat oatmeal from time to time, but it's not the steel cut oats. So with me eating that, I kind of noticed a difference, but it probably was all in my head too. And drinking lots of water, that really, really helps increase your supply. And I also noticed that like sometimes I wake up in the morning before I feed him and I pump, I'm not able to get a whole lot, but once I drink water and then I try pumping again, it seems like my milk flows better or flows faster for me to collect the milk. Let's see what else I have. Okay, I touched on this before. I know this video is all over the place. I do apologize. I kind of have to get used to recording, but I want to talk about how I deal with biting. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've been bit, but when he first got teeth and he bit me intentionally, of course he cried because I stopped letting him nurse. This flash is really bright, really, really, really bright, really bright. Of course I stopped letting him nurse, and I would say no biting, and then eventually I probably stop probably like 10 minutes. Then eventually I'll just give him the other side and let him nurse again. So, then I think he bit me again after that, and I did the same thing. And that was, he only bit me like 2 times intentionally. Now for the other times, it was times like when, like maybe he was choking, like the milk was flowing a little too fast, and he would kind of like bite down to kind of like, I guess that was his way of like stopping the milk until he can kind of swallow, kind of like slow it down. I guess that was his way of doing that. And of course, every time, I say ouch, I don't pop him or anything like that because, I just don't like I said, the first 2 times were intentional, but he was like maybe 4 months. Like, he didn't know what he was doing. I think he was biting down because he even like bit down on my fingers and stuff like that because he was teething, like, they're very uncomfortable. So I didn't discipline him for that, but yeah, I just kind of, it hurts like I said before, but I just kind of dealt with it because I do enjoy nursing him. I do enjoy the bonding of it. Let's see what else I have. Okay. Now some of the things that he does that I've noticed that he does when he's nursing, he does like to either hold my shirt or sometimes he rubs my back, which is really cute. But most of the time, I know it's really weird, but he either plays with my ear or my earring, or he like kind of digs his fist in my armpit. I don't know why he does it. And even when I moved his hand, like he just kind of like finds his way back under my armpit. I don't know if it's warm. I don't know what it is about him and my armpit, but yeah, it's kind of what he does. Sorry, Kylan, I didn't mean to embarrass you, but you stop doing it because it's nasty. Anyway, what else is he? Sometimes I play with him like while he's nursing, and like he'll laugh and kind of have like milk coming out of his mouth a little bit. Weird, but those are some of the things that he does. Sometimes he tries to hold his foot while he's nursing, or like if someone comes in the room or something like that, like he'll try to turn his head to look at them or look to see what they're saying while he's nursing. And I'm like, Colin, can't be nosy and nurse at the same time. But now I really want to step on society's view. A lot of people think that I guess it should be done in private, and I just don't understand that because I guess they think that it's not vulgar, but indecent exposure. But I feel like it's natural, like that's the way that God wanted it to be. Because if He didn't, then women wouldn't have breasts that lactate. And I can't be judgmental because honestly, before I breastfed or before I decided to breastfeed, I really didn't look down upon it, but I thought the same thing, like, it shouldn't be done in public. I kind of questioned people that did extended breastfeeding and let their child self-wean. I really didn't understand it, but now that I do, it's kind of like, how dare they say things like that about women that breastfeed. But like I said, I can't be judgmental because I thought the same things. So that's another reason why I kind of wanted to come on and make this video so that more people can understand and be aware of the benefits and the reason why breastfeeding moms do what we do. Because it's just such a rewarding task. Being a mom or a parent, period, is so rewarding. But being able to breastfeed and being able to do it for a long period of time is definitely rewarding. It's more beneficial than it is harmful. It's not really harmful. I'm using the wrong words. I don't know what the word is to use. I can't really think right now. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. I should be asleep because I have a night without my little one. But yeah, I guess I'll just close it out. I just want to encourage the ladies that are breastfeeding to stick with it. The expecting moms to try it, at least let your baby get the first few days of your colostrum, which is what you lactate after you have your child. So just try it. If you can't deal with the pain, or if it's not for you, then it's just not for you. But just try and see how you and your child like it. What else? I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and bear with me. I know this is all over the place. But comment any other questions or any other things you think I should make videos about, and subscribe. Bye. As far as bras go, I've been fluctuating sizes. I go between a C and a double D. And before I was pregnant, I was like barely a B. So, with that being said, I probably have bought maybe 5 bras. And I always buy a double D only because, that's usually where I'm at. When I'm like a C, I'm like really, really, really empty. But, yeah, I would usually buy a double D. And, I really, if I do buy a bra, it has to be on clearance and then like an additional percentage off, because I don't see the point in buying a whole bunch of bras, because I don't plan on breastfeeding past a year. I'm kind of trying to decide if I'm going to let him self-wean. But I just usually wear sports bras, and when I do wear bras, like if I'm just kind of tired of my breast looking like a loaf of bread in the sports bras. But most of the time around the house, or if I'm just like running to the grocery store, or sometimes even if I go to the mall, I just put on a sports bra, because it's just more convenient and it's easier to feed him in a sports bra rather than a regular bra. It is possible in a regular bra, but I just prefer to wear a sports bra. And yeah, I just don't see the point in buying a whole bunch of bras, because I just don't wear them a lot. And like if I'm going out without him, I'll wear a regular bra. But other than that, I just wear sports bras. And I don't know. It just kind of depends on how I feel, because I feel like in a sports bra, there's just no definition to my breast. They just look like a loaf of bread is just sitting across my chest. But if I feel like being cute and, girly and appealing,